Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. How are you doing, guys? Hello. So, before we will start, we will be measuring my time when I'm using only regular screwdriver with PS5, and we can check how long it will take me to disassemble whole PS5 with just basic tools. Yes, like nothing too fancy. I won't be using any electric screwdriver. We were doing that test before with Xbox Series X, but before we will do it, for those who don't know, I've ordered way back capsule. Ooh, the other way around. Capsule, yes. That's for the mic. And here is a phantom power which came from AliExpress. This is a power supply which gives 48 volts. You've got XLR cable with it, then USB cable for the power supply, which is awesome because you don't need to use any additional source of power. And that's how it's looking. It's just on off button, yes, with the power, and here it's XLR and in and out, and then the power. So if you don't know what the phantom power is, it's worth checking. You might not need it in your life, you might need it, who knows, but at least something new to learn. And if you deal with stage equipment as I do, because I help DJs and bands, so this is a typical equipment for those. If you use condense, well, depend, if they are using dynamic then they don't, but if they are using condensed mics then they are using. So I want to build my own mic here on this capsule, because this is a top-notch capsule. We will see how it will go. 2 minutes, let's start. Okay, so first thing first. Okay, that's how it went. I made it. Ooh, that's quite a bit of dust. But anyway, I want to open both sides, because then if I'm scratching anything, then I can not scratch the white stuff. Again, a bit of dust, that's a common thing. So now let's check if I took the right screwdriver, and I've made already one mistake. I haven't. Look, I took slightly too big, and now I will be wasting time, which I should be aware of because I'm doing it on a daily basis. It's not that something suddenly popped out, and I'm just wasting the time. So normally this time wouldn't be wasted and I would have this more productive, because I will be dealing with opening PS5. But guess what? I need this screwdriver still to open this screw here. So that's PH0, PH1 would do. This one, oh, we don't need this. Okay. And now we need a regular screwdriver, which this one is too big. But oh, that's okay, but that's not security Torx. Is it too big? And that's security Torx, but too big. Hey ho. You see, that's how you waste time if you don't know where your tools are. And I was 100% sure I know where my tools are. Yeah, if I would go on a bet, I would lose. So guys, it's no point for you to watch it. I will just pause and I will tell you how much I've wasted because of that. Okay guys, I've got a serious problem. My wife said it doesn't have the security Torx, so I can't do PlayStation with it. I will try with one size larger security Torx. I don't know if that will be capable of helping the situation, but that's a waste of time. So you see, if you don't have proper tools, you'll be struggling. Just so that you know, you can still do it, but why waste the time? Yes, look, by hand I can do it quicker than I was using the screwdriver. So I've done Xbox Series X in 17 minutes. I don't believe, because of lack of proper screwdriver, I can do quicker this one. no, I'm struggling. I can't do it with this. Even if I'll do this screw, there is another screws all the way wrong, and this one is too big, and I'm just wasting the time. I need to find the proper screwdriver, and this one is one size too large security bit. So you see how much you can waste the time. That's why I'm doing these videos. Because if you've got proper tools, then doing the job is not a problem. If you don't have proper tools, you see me how much time I've wasted, and I already wasted few more minutes to find it out of the camera. Yes, so I need to pause it and I need to find proper tool, then I can keep on going with this fix. Actually, for now it's just the disassembly. Yeah? It's not a fix yet. Okay guys, so I've wasted a bit more, but good that I've done it, because I see that I've got the last one. So now I know I can't waste more time, and I need to just order more of those. And these are, so that you know, type CR-VT0H. I don't know if that's universal name or not universal name, but that's waste of time, that's for sure. Because those things nobody is showing on YouTube how much time you can waste, yes? And now you know. So tools, basic tools, which the set costs you like £9.99 to £12. The gears will be about £15. So it's nothing really, you know, dear. It's not about the money, yes? I'll be cleaning up later. All we need is just Radio Gaga, yes, clean. But for real, all we need is just disassemble it, because that was the goal of this video, to prove how long it will take me to disassemble. Now I don't need to remove all the screws. That's not the point. I just need to loosen them up so that they are capable of making their way out, because there's like plenty of them underneath. There is over 60 screws in PlayStation 5. Okay, and that's warranty void sticker. You don't see, hold on a second. That's a warranty void sticker. But before we will do that one, this has to be disconnected. That's for the Blu-ray. If you've got the old digital version, you don't have this. So hey ho. Okay, so now only this screw should go aside, because this can pop out from the rest. Yes, the rest can stay. I'm happy to leave the rest. Let's pry it open from the bottom. Oh no, dum. I just said about the warranty void sticker, and guess what I've done? I neglected it. Learn on my mistakes. Don't repeat my mistakes. If you repeat my mistakes, you will waste time as I do. Okay, now pry it open. Okay, so now here something has still stuck. Okay, now it's popping out like a mushroom. Okay, and here still nothing. Oh, you see, and you can leave these screws to not remember how to align them. All you need to do is remove the dust, and that's you. Hey ho. Yes, you just need to push it this way. Use your fingernail, you'll feel, to not damage something. Now this part, take a photo. After time you'll start to memorize, but take a photo. Antenna, don't try to put too much pressure on one side, rather than wiggle and help with your, again, fingernail. That's the best prying tool. There's no better prying tool than your fingernail. Just need to learn to use proper pressure at proper places. Not only in game consoles, you've got it as well in the TVs, you've got it in laptops. That's the best prying tools are fingernails. I don't know if any other YouTube channel is talking about that. When you do these screws, it's good to have some magnets like this. Yes? Then when you unscrew it, whatever electric or manual, you don't care. Because you won't lose them, they won't fall out somewhere. Yes, so you don't have to worry. Usually if it's a PlayStation 5 really filthy here on this radiator, it's a lot of dust. Yes. So you see now there is plenty of screws. Once those screws are done, that's pretty much job done. There are two screws on the other side at the bottom. If you want to get to the power supply, you need to remove them as well. But for now, we're trying to prepare the board so that our friend here at Inte.Team, if you're wondering what it is, it's right2repair.uk, our website, where we explain about the problem with e-waste, how much e-waste it is. And those who haven't watched other video, we've got a new domain name which we will be building website on, called electronicsrepairshop.co.uk, and then each of our shops will be having a subdomain name like livingston.electronicsrepairshop.co.uk or Edinburgh or Glasgow.electronicsrepairshop.co.uk. That's a static website, not something super fancy, just information. On the main web page will be information what we're doing, how we're doing it, and what are our plans, and then will be links to all the areas. So then if we will open new branch, we will add that branch automatically to the to our main website. Oh look, see I start to lose them. Usually I'm using different magnet, this time I just took the first one. Here a bunch of small magnets. Neodymium still, but could use the laptop hard drive, the 2.5-inch hard drive magnet. Look, we're over halfway through. You can skip if you like, I can't skip it, so that's how many screws it is in PS5. What can you do? I can say that I get used to too much of the electric accu drill, and now doing it, I feel these muscles here, yes? No, just those muscles are making me a wee pain. Get a customer picking up that TV, new backlight was fitted. Maybe I'll record a small video about it. We got few photos from it. I didn't do the blue light, only how the backlight was shining blue color. Oh, you see, now this magnet is not that great. I've got still stuff here, so it's better to keep them aside. I've got a container, but I don't want to take any containers. Not within a reach, so I would have to move my few letters, my 3 letters of my chair. But I can't complain on steps today. You don't have that little. It's not that many, but it's over 6,000, 6,196. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. If I don't control my steps, I'm doing less than 2,000 per day. But that's if I'm not leaving house too much. So that's why I'm controlling them. good that we did get two watches when bought King Kong 9 on the world's premiere day. So my wife has a watch, I got a watch. This way, you know, I can keep my steps tracked. Now can see how pathetic is working from home if you don't keep track of the health. The health won't keep the track of you. Okay, now this is normal. When it's going like that, it's harder. That's why I'm using this, because I like to use this, because that's good amount of the surface to grip. Now we don't need those magnets anymore, but we don't need this one anymore. We need second one. I thought I've placed it here. Guess what? No, I'm wrong. Oh, police. Somebody stop me, yeah? This I like to loosen up on one side and then undo it on this side. I know it's exaggeration. You can easily do one side and then do the second side, but I just prefer it this way. Loosen up on one side, doing it, and then. Now you see by which generation it is based on this one, based on the color on the motherboard, and even on the size of the motherboard, because the newer ones are this. And when you see this shape, you will know, is it the first gen or not? So when you're doing it a lot, then automatically you know. Now this one, it's better to have something to grip on. Now touch. Come on. Can I insert my fingernail? Oh, yeah. With this one I found it's easier. Actually I didn't found it's easier. It's one of our friends here, Pavel, he found it easier, and I can confirm it. I start to use it what he said, because this one is challenging when you're using only your hands to pry it, to remove it, this bit. But when you're using your tools, then it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here sometimes the sports tag depend how badly it was treated, and you know how it's aligned, so keep it in mind. Help it, don't just pull it heavily. Okay, so it's 17 minutes, and all it's left is taking this board from 2 pins of 12 volt. Okay, yeah, you need to use some power. So that's a liquid metal, that's okay, that's the main board, and that's the job done. If you're going to clean, because you know it's filthy, look, it's 18 minutes and we started at 2, so it's 16 minutes. If you're going to clean the power supply, there are 2 screws, which is one here, okay, that's the bigger one. Smaller one we need one, that's pretty much this one, and then it's this one, the second one. Now all it left is just to clean it up. Wait a sec. Yes. No. But this is actually not bad. We don't need to clean it because I don't see a lot of dust here, so yay. Surprised, normally I would do it. So if you're going and you're making mistakes, you still can quicker open PlayStation 5 without exaggeration in any way, and you still see me struggling. So I can say these times are similar, but I would say PlayStation is slightly quicker to open than the Xbox Series X. I don't know. You say it if you watch the other video. I know I wasn't prepared here with tools. That's my fault. I know now that I've got last bit, and I now need to order it as I said before. So yay, or I will be going and borrowing from my team. I wanted to borrow from my wife and she didn't have it, so that's not nice. But what I want to say is definitely make sure that you've got tools, because if you don't have tools you will be wasting time as I do. Now, what else I can say? About this process nothing, so let's not waste the time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this new domain name, electronicsrepairshop.co.uk, and then having branches all across the country, because that's something to brag. So we're looking for people who want to learn from scratch, and we want to make sure they will be guided to learn about all the common faults and can fight with us for the right to repair. .uk. Yes guys, so thank you for watching. See you in the next video. If possible, let's fix them all, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.